Today we're going to be doing best time to buy and sell stock 2. So the question is, you're given an integer array prices where price of I is the price of a given stock on the ith day. Each day you may decide to buy or sell the stock. You can only hold at most one share of the stock at any time. However, you can buy it then immediately and sell it on the same day. So our job is to find and return the maximum profit. Let's look at an example here. So we want to essentially find the maximum profit, but this time, as opposed to the previous question that was the same thing. In the previous question, we were supposed to find 2 indices that would give us the largest profit, assuming we only bought once and sold once. However, in this case, we can buy and sell multiple times, and we want to have the maximum profit possible. So the way we would approach this is to look at the individual prices and see if 2 consecutive prices give us a positive difference or a negative difference. And we only add up the positive differences to give us the maximum profit. So in this case, 7 and 1 would give us a negative profit of -6. So we would not, if we had a profit variable, we would not add it to the profit. However, on the next 2 indices, 1 and 5, we see we gain a profit of 4. Since that's larger than 0, we can store it. And then again, we get a negative profit, so we ignore. And then a profit of 3, so we add it to the profit. And finally a negative profit, so we ignore. And this way we would only add up adjacent indices where we have a positive difference, which would give us the largest possible profit given a list, because we would always add up increasing subsequent indices or adjacent indices. So we can implement this. We can create a profit variable. Initial profit would be 0. We could enumerate through the prices, so we can do for price in prices. Since we want to compare the adjacent indices, we could do something like this and have a previous index variable and enumerate through prices. This will allow us to compare 2 adjacent indices, and what we could do is we could update the profit or add onto the profit if the adjacent indices, price minus prices of previous index, is larger than 0. And then we can return the profit. So let's try this. Good. Let's run it. Okay. So let's analyze the space and time complexity. The space complexity, since we're only storing a single number inside one variable, is constant. The time complexity, since we're looping through the entire list once, the entire list of prices, the time complexity would be O of n. And yep.